Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
Oh, hello.
We on?
Yeah, we're on. Just gotta take that down.
Oh, I thought you were doing the opening.
I did.
Oh, I
I said
missed
we're
it.
in the- I-
Oh, I missed it.
I literally said we're in the opening. Hello.
Hello. Oh, forgot to turn that on.
Oh, well, it quit. It retired. Let's see if it works.
Hi guys. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks since we've seen you, I think. No, I think it's
been
2
2
weeks. Did it start? Yes. Yes, Gil, it started.
Hello,
I'm
Peeps.
always surprised. What's
Whoa.
up, Gabriel? What's up, Betty Veronica?
Oh, man. I learned some stuff. We've been gone.
Bonjour. Okay, 3 weeks. Bonjour, Frank.
Bonjour. It wasn't 3 weeks. It was, we were back.
Gabriel says we haven't been on since January 29th.
Okay.
So, yeah, first week of February, that's correct. And then this past week, the Super Bowl. No, that's 2 weeks,
2
isn't
weeks.
it?
Well, then the week we were in out of state.
That was the first weekend.
All right, fair enough. Hello, awesome. We're here. We're square, and we don't drink beer. Oh, you drink beer? Okay, never
No,
mind.
you drink beer.
Nah. Anyway, so hey guys, we sorry we were a little bit delayed. We had the Super Bowl last weekend. Before that, we were in Hawaii
Yeah, we were.
for the time of our life.
Yep. We both did I did a full-blown social media detox. You did a social media detox for like 1 day.
That's not true. What I said was that I detoxed, but I wasn't posting. I didn't post, but still, I got to monitor stuff.
Okay.
Monitoring is important. You can't just, I mean, there's different versions. My version was I monitor, but I didn't involve and didn't engage.
Okay.
Except, and Gabriel bring this up, except when the story broke, and we were on Oahu, which I personally didn't like, but I
Oahu.
explained that.
That's the only island that I've actually ever been to, so I still have yet to visit the other ones.
Yeah, so Oahu is unique in itself that it's too, I guess for me, it's too.
Touristy.
No, well, it's not even a touristy part because the Hawaii by itself is touristy, but it's also very urban. So you're like literally and we drove through the certain parts of town. There's illegal dumping, there was homeless encampments, there was all this stuff that you normally would see that you visually in your mind wouldn't think, or especially with Hawaii,
Yeah.
which then made me look into stuff deeper. Like for instance, we watched a
It was like
documentary
on KQED, I think.
type documentary where it shows
Not
that
KQED,
no,
PBS.
PBS where they were literally raiding the homeless encampments, taking all their goods, and then selling it back to them for $200. And of course, they don't call it selling it back. They call it if you want to recover it, you get it back for $200.
Yeah.
But basically, if you guys spend $200, that's a form of selling. You agree or disagree?
I mean, yeah, but I think it's wrong.
Well, I mean, it's bad enough that they don't have anything, but then you make them pay for not having something.
Yeah.
And I find that inherently barbaric.
Well, I think it's also different from how they deal with the homeless population here.
Yeah, and Gabriel asked the question: did you dash cam in Hawaii? Here's what made this one unique in itself: is we didn't even rent a car.
Once, as it the.
Well, we didn't rent a car.
Yeah, we didn't rent one. We did a lot of.
We did Uber.
Uber.
And
we ended up getting the same Uber driver twice.
And then my niece decided we were going to go eat, and she decided to do a map for the eat, and we walked for 20 minutes. And it turns out she had her map turned on for cars.
And it was just right across the street.
And it was really across the street. It was like a 5-minute walk, and she made it a 20-minute walk.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were out there for like we were out there for 6 days, actually.
We were out there for 6 days not by choice.
No.
Our 6th day was an added feature.
Yeah.
It was a bonus feature where you get on the plane, you fall out the sky, and then you get off the plane, and then you try it again the next day.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
That's pretty much what just, yeah.
It is, but so we stayed an extra day. Flight was canceled. Crew needed their rest, which is completely understandable. But usually people are like, "Oh my gosh, yay, we get an extra day in Hawaii." But I think because we had already gotten ready to go, we were planning, like we were looking forward to going home, and we were extremely tired. The extra day actually really didn't feel like paradise.
It was weird because we had $35
Oh, bravocado toast. Yeah, will not. No.
okay, so
What's up, John?
we were put in the airline put us in a hotel, and it wasn't like it wasn't like a hotel that you go to and you just spend the night and then you get up and you leave. It was like it reminded me of being in Las Vegas. Because when we first walked in, the first thing, it was like just everything going on. It was so much. It was the Hilton Paradise or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah, this was different from where we initially stayed. I mean, this place
What's
was
up, John?
like it was like a resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to say the least. And we went up to get breakfast in the morning. There were only 2 places that had breakfast.
One of them was like a 30-minute wait.
A 30-minute wait, which we couldn't do 30 minutes.
So we went to the other one because we really need to get back to the airport.
Now keep in mind, a 30-minute wait at 6 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock.
Okay, 7.
Yeah.
But we got to 6. And our flight was leaving at 10. We figured we'd grab a quick breakfast because they gave us some vouchers. They gave you like digital vouchers to go eat with.
Yeah. And everything on this menu, you guys, was like between $30 and like $50 for like one plate. We're like $40 for an omelet and $35 for avocado toast. So I got avocado toast because if you guys follow me on social media at nourishmyheart_ on Instagram, I occasionally post my breakfast, and if you follow me, I'm a huge fan of avocado. Like avocado is my favorite my most favorite healthy fat. And so I wanted to try this bravocado toast or whatever because the description of it looked like it was going to be really good. It was like lox on sourdough bread with avocado and a 63-degree cooked egg and some other stuff. Like they really did a really great job. But it said $35, but I was like, okay, well, whatever. We have to eat and we have vouchers because there's no way I'm spending $35 for
I think it's kind of strange.
Avocado toast.
They have an egg that's 63 degrees. Like, who's sitting there going?
Yeah, who has a thermometer to put in the egg to be like, is this really 63 degrees?
So is this creative writing to make it more expensive?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So got that. I didn't actually post pictures, I think, of that on my social media. I haven't posted any pictures from the trip yet because I was just basically trying to recover from the fact that, like, and just so you know, that week of taking time off of social media was actually really good.
Oh, but
I needed that.
That's read something. And I haven't forgotten you about the Facebook and starting to charge for the check mark. But we're going to welcome Eric Montina. I'm saying it wrong.
Eric Monita.
Is it Eric Monita?
Yeah.
Anyway, he said, yo, Stanley, I moved to Phoenix because you moved to Phoenix.
Oh, no, Eric. Wait, what part of Phoenix do you live in? And also, we're sorry because we're not there anymore.
Oh, no.
Did you really move to Phoenix because of Stanley? Because that's actually kind of...
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, but then I'm like, oh, we're not there anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with I couldn't be like the 90, what do you call it? I couldn't deal with the 63-degree egg.
Oh, God. Well, and people will often ask us why, like, when we say that we moved back to California, they're like, oh, so you didn't really enjoy Arizona? And the thing is we didn't enjoy it. We always say there are pros and cons about living there. We liked how, like, open and free everything was. It wasn't, like, super, like, restricting. But at the same time, like, it was hecka hot during the summertime.
No. Okay, hecka hot.
Okay, it was hella hot.
Yeah.
It was hella hot in the summer. Winters were amazing. But ultimately, what comes down to is we both have family still here in California, and we missed it, so we moved back.
So, Gabriel, I'll come back to you in a second, but then also someone made a comment about that Facebook is now going to start charging, which I posted today.
And you text me about it.
And Facebook, Meta, let's just say Meta so we include everybody, it's going to start charging $11.99 for verification on your check marks, so you can verify that Now, I've had a verification sticker on Instagram and Facebook for beginning of time. And now they want to, now if you want to keep it, it's going to cost you. So all the hard work we did just kind of goes down the drain so they can make $11.99.
So how does it work? So if
I don't
you
know. They've done it in Australia, but I don't know.
Is it the same as Twitter though, where anybody can buy one, and if you pay for it, you have a blue check mark?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, so do they still have? Because I don't use Twitter very frequently, but do they still have a process where like you're verified?
You got to show your ID. You got to show some ID to prove you who you say you are.
Right, but so like if I'm just so let's say you're a journalist, right? And let's say I'm a
journalist.
You're a journalist.
I'm a journalist.
Okay. We've established you're a journalist.
Okay, I'm a journalist.
Okay, and I am someone who doesn't have I'm just pretending. I'm someone who doesn't
have a
title. I don't have a title. I don't really hold any kind of significance to the public, right? Can I buy a verification and you buy a verification and we're still gonna have the same blue check mark, even though you're actually like legit have a reason to have a blue check mark, and I just want one?
You paid $11.99?
I did.
Then yes.
Okay, but so is there anything to distinguish between someone who like serves the public or someone who has a big impact on the public versus like a regular Joe Schmo? No?
No one's regular.
Okay, you know what I mean. Someone that doesn't have like...
You mean someone who doesn't have like what?
Someone who... Okay, now you're going to make it sound like whatever I say that's coming out of my mouth is an insult. I'm asking if...
Am I gaslighting you right now?
I don't know if it's gaslighting, but you're making me feel kind of like I'm about to say something that's not going to come out right. Okay, so I just want to know, okay, so for example, you've had a blue check mark for as long as you've had social media, you're a journalist, you're pretty well known, people know your work,
What's
right?
up, Philip? Mm-hmm.
And for me, I don't do anything hugely significant that impacts people on social media. So is there a way to distinguish me and you, even though we both have verification marks? Like, is there a way to say, oh, I just bought mine, but I'm insignificant, whereas you bought one, you have a platform that's worth, viewing because you impact the public?
I don't think it matters anymore. It's like, okay, I'm going to go back to what I've said 100 times, and I'll say it again. It reminds me of the Sneetches.
Oh, with the stars.
The stars.
Okay.
So some Sneetches had stars, and they thought they were better than all the other Sneetches, because they had stars. They were walking around with their heads puffed out, their chest puffed out, because they were Sneetches and they had stars. And then the other Sneetches didn't have stars. And so they were walking around looking all sad because they were treated differently, because they didn't have a star. So then, some random dude, I won't even say Mark Zuckerberg is a random dude, shows up, or whoever it is, shows up and says, I have a machine that will give you a star so you can be just like those. And then you can be big and famous like those Sneetches. Just for a certain amount of money, you just give me the money and you get your star.
That actually really, to me, takes out the authenticity of a verification mark at that point. Oh. What's the point of having a verification mark if everyone can get one and all you have to do is pay?
And thank you, Phil, for sending us some stars.
Do I have to repeat what I just said?
I heard it.
Oh.
There is no, but you have to understand, they don't really care about you.
Oh, well, that's great.
They don't care about you.
Okay.
They care about...
money.
Well, what's another name for money?
Rolling the dough.
The dead Benjamins, the dead presidents.
Okay. Well,
makes me
know.
Remember, he lost $1 billion, $1 million or $1 billion with Meta. Didn't work out. The whole Metasphere didn't work out like he planned it. He sold the goggles for $400. He's gonna build. He can buy property on a virtual property, and it didn't work. And
Data Master says, I think Twitter has a different color to distinguish companies and individuals.
They might. I don't know yet because they haven't done it yet.
Because I don't, like I said, I'm not heavily on Twitter, so I don't necessarily know what the difference is. I've never had a verification mark before, and I probably don't.
So Twitter has yellow
for
businesses, and I think government agencies but then people
they
like
have
me.
to pay too?
Yeah. So now here's where it's a little bit different.
Do they have to
pay? They
pay
have to pay,
too?
yes.
Okay.
So here's a little different. So let's say I have, I do, a blue check mark, which I've had before they started charging people for it. Now, let's say someone else buys one, but they bought one because I want to spend that $12. It's $12 if you do it on your phone. It's $11. It's $8 if you do it special. I don't know if they still specials going on if you do it on a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So here's where it gets a little interesting. So when people follow me, it shows me that they have a check mark. But now, every check mark that comes up when I go to the next page over, let me see if I can look at it real quick so I make sure I'm saying it right. So, for instance, let me show it to you. I can't show it to the crowd, but you can kind of decipher what I'm trying to show you right here. So here's Twitter. And I'm just pulling up Twitter real quick. So, when you go to like the home, and so following, so here it says following and followers. So see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
So this is current thinking. It says verified, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check mark. So now you would think that by verified it would show up here, but it doesn't, because you have to really be seriously verified. You can't just buy a sticker and get moved into the verified.
Oh, so if you were verified before buying the sticker, you're actually under verified followers.
Right. So if you're verified, it's like like my daughter used to say.
If you're double verified.
If you're double verified, then I can follow you as a verified follower.
That's me.
It's kind of confusing.
That's
and if you're
weird.
and just so you guys understand, I know it's you can't see it, so it's hard to make it make sense to you. But I'm gonna try to pull it up on my computer here, and wow, you just get a text from you like 2 hours later.
Did you just put your watch on?
No. Anyway, so let me try to pull this up. You talking for a second, and I'm gonna do the screen thing so I can show everybody what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna look through some of the comments that we haven't, that we may have missed. Gabriel says double verified should be you pay $16 and get two blue check marks.
Okay.
Data Master, I'm not falling for that line about the dinner because I don't want ours to respond.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to share this real quick with everybody, so hopefully you can see it. So, of course, guess what?
What?
See that spinning wheel?
Yeah.
Not responding.
So you can't share your screen?
I might lose everything.
Okay, then don't share your screen. It's okay. It's not.
No, I can't get out of it.
Oh.
So until it finishes spinning wheels always go round. So it'll probably kick me out completely, and I don't want to be out completely. Oh, yeah, it's going to kick me out.
Are we gonna be frozen?
Yeah, I'm gonna get kicked out because it decided to give me a.
I guess it wouldn't really be a Millennial Boom podcast if we didn't have at least one technical difficulty, right?
Hold on, just closing the program. See if it closes the program and not the whole thing. If we lose you, we'll be right back. I swear. Just bear with me for a second.
Oh yeah, we're frozen there.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, we are back. If you guys can hear me okay and see us. Okay, looks like we're back. Gabriel says that because I wrote, we'll be back after these silent messages. And he says, I think you need a Mozart soundtrack right now.
Yeah.
Bradley says, who are today's sponsors? And Gabriel says, Windows Task Manager.
Are we still here though?
Oh, our camera quality is much better right now though.
Well, we had a bad something went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're here twice.
We are?
See it?
Oh, I don't know.
Something's going wrong here.
We can't have at least one show without a technical difficulty.
Well, I mean, we're in the mercy of computers. So, yeah, that will happen. Let me just, here we go. So this one's still here. And this one I can close. Okay. Oh, and it closed them both. No, we don't. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. So apparently our computer decided that it didn't want to do anything. And We're going to try the screen share one more time.
Data mastering your jokes. He says, what do you call a computer that sings? Adele.
Ah, Adele.
Yeah, like Adele computer, but like Adele the singer also.
All right. Well, the other one will do it. It's the same thing. Forget it.
Is it gonna freeze again, you think?
Yeah, it already did.
Okay, you guys will one more time that will
Well, I can't share the screen like I wanted to. I apologize. Bear with me as we try it one more time. I'm not gonna try it again.
We're already frozen. All right, we're back. Second time's a charm.
It's Chrome. Chrome is not doing its thing. So
don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
not at this point.
On YouTube. If you're watching live on YouTube, don't forget.
Even chat went away.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I can still see the chat here.
Yeah, it's coming back slowly.
Harold says, "Love the merch you have now, Stanley."
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Make sure you pick up the merch that I have now, Stanley.
Gabriel says, now since you've had 2 technical failures this week, you won't have to have one next week. Is that how it works? No, that's not how it works.
No, this is our punishment for postponing.
We have unlimited technical issues.
You know, the problem with social media, with computers, is 2 things. First of all, for some reason my computer isn't even charging. Did you plug it in?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Interesting. It's not responding to anything. All right, we'll just keep it like it is. It's plugged in. It's just not charging.
Okay, so, well, how much battery do you have?
Won't even show me. Everything's all cattywampus.
Yeah, O says, looks like, okay, well, we're not sure why the Facebook comments aren't showing up on the screen.
Everything's screwed up right now. It's going to take a minute. We may have to reboot everything and start from scratch. How many think we should reboot and start from scratch? Give me a hands up. Say yes or say no. Say yes, say no. I'm going to have to do a complete reboot because nothing's responding. Even my, I can't even tell if I have battery power.
Oh, Bradley, page 404.
Windows Explorer has crapped out. You'll need to reboot. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to have to reboot everything because Windows Explorer is malfunctioning. So, we'll be back. Thank you. We'll start all over again. Bye.